Well, good afternoon, is it? Is it good afternoon?
It is.
Good afternoon, I'm Will.
And I'm Lynn, and we are Lynn and Will of lynnandwill.com.
How about some of this? Yeah!
That's right. Happy Friday, everybody. We're so excited to have you here. We have so much what we feel is amazing value to give you today. And if you don't know who we are, so we are of lynnandwill.com. We are digital entrepreneurs that can help you. And we're also coaches, mentors, trainers to help you leverage social media, any social media, and build a life of your dreams.
Right. Online.
Teaching
you how to use social media to level up your business. I look at it this way. Lynn always says there's 3 billion people on Facebook alone. That's a big, bad platform to grow your business on. But there also is 49% of the world's population is on some sort of social media. So I look at it this way. That 49% of the world is out there running around traffic on this social media. So you want to figure out how to get them off that social media highway, off your exit, come down your road and knock on your door so you can tell them about your opportunity and give them some help. So that's what we're here for. And we really have some great stuff today. But before we get to that, if you're coming to us live, please drop us a little love by dropping a heart emoji down below. If you're coming to us on a replay, give us a hashtag replay and drop that below so we can give you a shout out later. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns during this Facebook Live, by all means, drop them in the section down below, or you can simply send us a message through Facebook Messenger. And as always, we love to find out where our audience is coming from. So please drop your audience down below so we can see where you're coming from, because we are broadcasting to some 30 countries throughout this big, beautiful blue marble. So welcome to our Facebook Live on Friday. And we have some wonderful stuff. As you see in the description, how many revenue streams does it take to create wealth? Interesting question. We've done quite a bit of research on this, and we've always been that entrepreneurship of looking for different revenue streams to grow us as a team, grow us as a person, to grow our brand, and of course, grow that wealth, because that's what everybody's kind of pining for anyway. So what are we going to talk about today?
So today we're going to talk about 7, is it 7?
So what? Is 7 or more? Or
7
5?
to 10 streams of revenue. And generally, every millionaire has 7 streams of revenue, right? This is the key to long-term wealth, which equates to financial freedom and stability, right?
Right.
Absolutely, because this gives you job security.
Job security.
No longer do you work for a company 30 to 40 years and get one pension, right? Those days are gone.
Right.
And there are other ways to earn money, and Will is going to go over some of those ways.
So there's different streams of income out there, of course. And the reason why you want several different revenue streams is because, let's say you're working for a JOB.
Hi, Claire.
For 10, 15 years, been plugging away, and all of a sudden that company goes bye-bye. So you're left out on the streets. So you have no backup plan. You don't have plan B, you don't have plan C or D. So you have to keep working that revenue. Also, sometimes you might have one revenue stream that's not doing so well. So you need the other revenue stream to help pay for that. That one's not doing so well until it gets lifted up to where you'd like it to be. So instead of taking it out of your pocket, you're actually taking it out of another revenue stream. So they kind of bounce back and forth with each other. And a lot of times you want those revenue streams to be congruent with each other. So you don't want to, if you have a woman's shoe store, you don't want to open up a hamburger joint in the middle of a woman's shoe store. Maybe a wine tasting, maybe that'll go, but not a hamburger joint. So here's some examples of different revenue streams, income streams. Earned income. So that's one of them. Business income. Interest income, dividend income, rental income, capital gains, royalties, and licensing. Those are all different revenue streams, and those are very important. The big ones that we believe are definitely the passive and residual income. Lynn and I like to travel. Those will make traveling easy because you don't have to worry about them. They're just going to be coming in. You know, it's like I look at it like this: an author writes a book one time, and it's sold over and over and over again. That's a cool revenue stream. So anyway, Lynn, go ahead.
No, that's perfect. That's great. So some of the reasons why you need to have multiple streams of revenue, of course, I talked about job security. Working for one company and getting a pension, that is pretty much for naught. That's not going to happen anymore. Also, online, there are so many unique opportunities now. Tons out of situations such as a global pandemic. It's not all negative news. No, there's always birth of new ways to create income, always. And there's never been a better time than right now to grow your business online.
Never in the world.
It's the number one way to build a business, and the connectivity you have with people all over the world is just priceless.
In fact, if you go to Amazon, the number one books that are flying off the shelves right now is How to Build Your Business at Home and Online. That's crazy. I mean, they're just flying off the shelf.
Right, absolutely. Also, by creating multiple streams of revenue, you have the ability to stick to your values. Will and I have taken the time to brand ourselves. Well, with that in our brand of lynnandwill.com, we have a health and wellness business, we have a coaching business, and we have created a third business,
which we're going to talk about in a little bit. And it's an exciting one.
So within that brand, we've created several streams already alone within that brand. And that can be multiplied even bigger underneath the umbrella of us branding ourselves. So that is the ability to stick to your core values. Also, there are tax benefits, right? If you have a home office, you have a desk, you have supplies, you have utilities, you have a cell phone that you must pay for. There's lots of tax benefits by working from home, which is a great benefit. I talked about pensions and how they are a thing of the past. Social Security also. Many people state that by 2035, Social Security is going to be a done deal. So everybody needs to create
their own wealth.
So you don't have to rely upon that. And building wealth long term is just very smart. And you're learning how to sell your time for money, because time is even more important than money.
Oh, big time.
You never get your time back. And another thing that you can learn too to create wealth for yourself is to spend less than you earn, and then invest in savings, even things such as dividend stocks, where you yield money, so much money. Right?
Yeah, those are all awesome.
I mean, there's so many different ways to create.
And you want to make sure one of those sources of income is fully in your control. The more sources of income that are fully in your control, the less chance of it falling apart, because you look out for yourself, right? So you want to make sure you're not relying on someone else's performance or somebody else's product. So you want to make sure that one of those incomes is totally in control with yourself. And do you have anything else you want to say about this?
No, not really.
Let me see if I miss anything on my
and even if you have a revenue stream that goes awry, you have others, right? So you're not dependent. You've made yourself independent. And that's a great state of mind to live in.
And the reason why seven revenue streams came up is because there was a ton of research done on millionaire and billionaires throughout the world. And it seemed like there was one thing that was in common with all them, and that was the number of revenue streams. So there was several of them. I mean, even if you look at Amazon, you think that that's one revenue streams. It's not. And they got books, they got delivery services, they got food now, they got there's all types of revenue streams. Although they are congruent, and that's kind of an important gig on that. So when we talk about revenue streams, we're not talking about coming up with all these little mini businesses. that just make your hair gray, or you'll pull it out, one of the two. So that's not the line that we're going to. They want to be congruent, and again, look into it. It's really important. So,
with that being said,
we're going to talk to you a little bit about a revenue stream that will help you grow your revenue streams, and that's called the Young Entrepreneur Project. Lynn and I were so blessed to be a part of a 5-day challenge within this YEP, or Young Entrepreneur Project, that just, we were totally blown away by it. We've been part of $25,000 masterminds and
more.
Yeah, and more. And this is just amazing. It was free. Every day we were filled with so much value. And you know what? That 5-day challenge is right around the corner again, because on September the 14th, they're going to have it again. And they're going to even have it a really amazing speaker. And who is that?
Well, that's James Malinchak. But let me go back up a bit.
Okay.
Investing in yourself, I feel, investing in personal development is an investment in your future. It's also an investment in your business. Because when you grow personally, your professional life flourishes, right? So James Malinchak, if I said his name correctly, is a global mentor and coach and speaker. He's very sought after. He's been on all the media outlets like ABC, CNBC. He's been on TV shows such as The Secret Millionaire. He's also shared the stage with worldwide known people such as Jack Canfield, whom I've read a bunch of his books. And he's coached people like Joe Theismann, I believe, who was an NFL quarterback.
Yeah,
Just to name a few of the things that this gentleman has done. And we have the opportunity to share with you an incredible forum where you get to listen to this man in a 5-day period, Monday through Friday, for an hour and 15 minutes per day. What is that in the scheme of things? You can fit this in. And this is one of those events that you really don't want to miss out on. When Will and I jumped in, we didn't know what we were doing, but we had developed the know, like, and trust relationship with this person. And we thought, well, we trust her, we value her, whatever she's saying to do, we're going to just take a leap of faith and go for it and listen to her. And thank goodness we did, because it really knocked our socks off.
Right.
I mean,
you have to look at it this way. I'm sure you've heard this before, and I just heard it today. You have to be open to everything and attached to nothing. So with you come in with that mindset, and you apply that to your own mindset, it really opens up opportunities all over the place. And that's the way Lynn and I are. And that's why we talked to this gal at 10:30 on Sunday night, and we were connected with this 5-day challenge the next day. Because we thought, okay, there's got to be something. If she's interested, then there's got to be something good about it. So it was a totally 5 days of totally blown away. Well, it was really cool. So they do give prizes and things out over the week. But on Saturday, they had kind of a graduation gig, and they call it their graduation kind of white party. And if you ever, everybody's doing Zooms now. So if you've ever been on a Zoom and you see all the different colorful people, back in the day we called it rainbows. But now you see all these people wearing white with white hats, all in their little frames.
Hi, Maddie.
With Zooms. It was just funny. It was great. It was a great experience.
Oh, it is. So if you want to reignite your passion, re-inspire yourself, re-motivate, restart and reset your business, this is the last quarter of 2020, people. We're not in March, even though sometimes mentally I feel like we're still in March, because so much has kind of happened in this year, but so many great things have happened. So if you want to relaunch and make sure you finish out 2020 really strong with your business, this will enhance that. Or if you want to create a business, this will help you with that as well. what is an hour in a day?
I don't know.
Nothing. An hour to hour 15. Not anything. Invest in yourself. You are so worth it. An investment in yourself is always a great community too, in which to be around people who are positive, like-minded, have goals, who aren't sitting around saying, oh, woe is me. They're like, no, there's a lot of things to catch and grab and live and hold and create. And there's never been a better time to build a business online. If you already don't have one currently, now is the time to jump in and do it.
Holy
Because you
cow.
can do it.
She's on fire.
If we can do it, you can do it.
Fan those flames. She's on fire. Whoa! That was amazing little.
Well, I feel very strongly about it,
I
right?
felt like I was in the locker room getting by my coach. So yeah, it was amazing. So yeah, take her word for it. But at any rate, this is called a Young Entrepreneur Project, or YEP, and we're gonna, if you're interested in it, drop YEP, Y-E-P, in the comments section below, and we'll certainly get some information over to you to get you registered for this free 5-day challenge. It's not a bunch of videos or reading. It's actually participation.
It's hands-on, and when we say free, it is free. There are nothing in there that's going to...
Right. And if you feel like you just want to have a conversation with us, we can certainly do that. You can run over to our Facebook fan page and punch that book now button and get on a video call with us that way. Or you can go over to lynnandwill.com and go to work with us now and schedule a video that way, a video call that way. Or simply send us a message or drop a comment in the comment section below.
You have nothing to lose, everything to gain, right?
Right. We got to get off here because it is Friday. A lot of people have a lot to do.
And it's a holiday weekend in the United States.
Yeah, it is, right. So how cool is that?
So,
anything else, Lynn?
We hope we provided value. If you really want to get a part of this, and we highly encourage you to do so, please drop a comment below and we'll get you connected. You won't regret it. I promise you that. You won't. That's why I have so much passion and I'm so excited, because it's real. It's flowing through my veins.
It is. Cooler off.
So we hope we provided value to you today. We hope you have a great weekend, a safe weekend, and one in which you can enjoy your family or do what you enjoy.
Certainly.
Right?
Exactly. I don't know what we're doing, but we'll be back here on Monday.
Well, I get to see my mother now because she's in assisted living, and that has been opening up in Florida. So that's a great relief.
Yeah, so that's awesome.
So that's a happy thing.
Exactly. Anything else?
Nope.
With that being said,
peace, love, and light. We'll see ya.
Peace out, everybody.